Oh, welcome back to the Plymouth View, and Plymouth Argyle have finally got their man. But who is he? To help us understand who on earth Ian Foster is, we've got regular Jaden and from the Green Army podcast, it's Craig. Welcome back, both of you. How are you?
Yeah, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's have a chat then about Ian Foster. Craig, what do we know about him?
Well, he was currently involved with the England setup, the under 17s, 18s, 19s, and 20s. Obviously, was under assistant manager under Steven Gerrard out in Saudi Arabia. So he's got a fantastic pedigree of bringing through young players. Of course, we've signed Ashley Phillips from Spurs today, and he likes to bring through young players. So I think it's going to be really interesting to see how he does. But I'm behind him 110% behind the way.
Okay, Jaden, how's it gone down on the terraces? I know you've only had sort of a few games to digest the news, but game against Sutton, what were people saying?
Yeah, well, he obviously brought through a lot of young players such as Foden and Saka, etc. But I think he's more of a coach than a manager, obviously. But hopefully, he's got the experience to step up and become a manager of a proper English club now.
All right, devil's advocate. It's a bit underwhelming, is it not?
Yeah, probably it is a bit underwhelming. Especially when there's managers out there. Tony Mowbray at the time, I know he's gone Birmingham now, but obviously him and John Eustace, likes of them, perhaps a bit underwhelming considering Etifak haven't won in the last couple of months.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some commentary saying, this appointment is all well and good if you're 13th and at no risk of relegation. But Craig, is this a bit of a risk for you?
I was a bit skeptical at first, but obviously reading up on him and doing some research and understanding a bit more about the situation, I think it is a gamble. But with any manager, Mark, a risk is, and you could bring in John Eustace, you could bring in Tony Mowbray. It's never know it's going to guarantee it's going to work. Do you? Any manager's a gamble at the end of the day. For me personally. So I think he'll do a good job. We just got to get behind him, make sure we back him in the summer, in the January transfer window, and make sure the fans get behind him. That's all we can do, really.
It was known to Neil Dewsnip, wasn't it? I think from his time together with
with England. The youth set up at England, yeah.
That's right, yeah. And of course, he knows Lewis Gibson well from obviously his time there. And I suppose if you're a young player at Plymouth, or like Morgan Whittaker who's in this side already, or others aren't, this is exciting, isn't it? But what does he know? What does he know about managing in the Championship? Whereas, as we've said week in, week out, as you've seen from your away results, which have been better, performances have been better than points have suggested. This is a harsh league which can catch up you quite quickly. Jaden, does it give you any jitters that potentially this doesn't start well, then you are going to get dragged into this dogfight?
Yeah, well, he probably doesn't know a lot about the Championship, but to be fair, if we back him and we don't sell the players we need to stay up, such as Whittaker, for 10 million to Brentford, which might not be enough even, we could probably get more than that for him. Then we can still do well, even if he's not the perfect man for us. He can guide us to stay up. And then apparently someone said it's only a 6-month contract. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but yeah, if he can help us stay up, then we can get on the right path for sure.
Yeah. Craig, what sort of it's a difficult question this because we've not really seen too much, but what sort of playing changes, style changes do you envisage seeing from Schumacher's time?
I think we'll probably go to a 3 at the back. I think we won't go 4-3-3. Obviously, for me, Lewis Gibson has to be the first name in the team sheet. He's worked with him. He has to be the first name in the team sheet. I think we'll probably see more defensive in terms of being structurally at the back, but also from his time where he was England, likes to get on the front foot, likes to press high, create pressing traps, and hit teams on the counter attack. And just because we've lost a few players, we've still got the quality in the Championship to be able to inflict any damage on any team. So I think it'll be defensively secure, but obviously hitting key teams on the counter attack, which fits with the Argyle philosophy of attacking football, which I'd like to see.
Okay. His first 4 fixtures then, Jaden. Huddersfield, of course, this weekend away. and then 2 home games to follow that, which are Cardiff and West Brom, and then Swansea away. So, what are you hoping for in terms of points return from them 4?
Well, I've heard the West Brom game is going to get postponed because of the FA Cup match.
The FA Cup, yeah.
But I think if we can get off to a good start at Huddersfield, I think we can beat them. So 3 points there, and then Cardiff at home. It's a home game. You'd like to think he'd win his first proper home game where he's had training with the boys, and then whatever we get in the FA Cup, we'll probably lose. But and then Swansea away, maybe lose. So 6 points out of the 4 games. I think that wouldn't be too bad for him to start off.
And you've still got Leeds and Leicester and Ipswich still all to come, haven't you, at home parks? And is that a little bit concerning, Craig, given that obviously home park has been your fortress and this is where most of the points have come, but you kind of have had the easier fixtures there already?
I think, bearing in mind Ipswich, we have beaten them last season at home, so it gives me some of confidence going into, and obviously know what we know Morgan Whittaker can do to Ipswich on his given day with those knuckleballs in the top corner, so we know the quality if he's got. Leicester, obviously, they're a very good side. I would imagine probably less than 3 points there, and Leeds probably nothing from that game either. But I think against Ipswich, of what we done to them last season, I think they are a bit of a bogey side. When we play them at home park, so I do think we could potentially get something at Ipswich, but possibly not the other 2.
Okay. And what about transfers then? You mentioned you touched on it earlier. Jayden, what have you heard, and what does he need?
Well, we brought in an 18-year-old centre-back today from Tottenham. Apparently, he's got a lot of potential, so that's quite good, especially if we're looking to play a 5-back. We obviously need more defenders because we don't have many. And then we're apparently bringing in Isaac Hayden from Newcastle, which would be a superb signing. He's very good. I think he's pretty versatile in the midfield. And then we've lost Kundal to Wolves. They've recalled him. Apparently he's going on loan to Stoke, which I don't really understand because he's getting minutes here. But
yeah, and how important is it going to be to keep hold of Whittaker, given obviously not just the goals that he contributes, but the all-round build-up play?
Yeah, Whittaker is vital to us staying up. He scores most games, home and away, even if we lose away. So yeah, he's going to be so important if we want to stay in this league.
Craig, you're going to get behind Ian Foster, aren't you? For sure. Yeah. Is there a little bit, because of what's going on with Schumacher and of course, he who should not be named at Preston? Do you fear anyway that Preston's turning into a stepping stone club for managers?
What, Plymouth Argyle?
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what? It feels that way. It feels like they come to us and then they go on to do well. It obviously didn't work for Ryan Lowe. Obviously, at the moment at Preston, he's not having a good time of it, which is good. I'm happy with that. Obviously, Steve Schumacher's at the cup. Just want to get that in there. Stoke, just want to let you get his note, get that in there. Grass is not always green on the other side. So it is what it is. It shows the ambition of the football club that we're well-run, sustainable football club with a fantastic owner, brilliant board, and a brilliant chief executive, and Andrew Parkinson, and director of football, introducing it that we are a well-run, sustainable championship club, unlike Sheffield Wednesday. There we go.
Okay. I love these digs. All right. Listen, thanks for joining us both. Thanks very much, folks.
Cheers. Thank you
Cheers,
very much.
Cheers.